What's up guys, it's Benny Turbo here and I'm back with another video. In anticipation of the release of Ben 10 comic by Dynamite Comics, we are here to rank all of Ben 10's aliens from worst to best in terms of power scale. So without further ado, let's get into this video. First off, let's go with the first transformation that Ben gets. It's Heat Blast. Heat Blast is A tier, and he's only A tier because there are way more powerful aliens that Ben has in his roster that has the capabilities, the full capabilities of Heat Blast. Next up, we have Ghost Freak. Ghost Freak is a solid B tier. Again, there are way more powerful aliens that do the same thing. Next up, we have Wildvine. Wildvine is B tier. The only reason that Wildvine gets a B tier is because there is another alien that has all of his abilities. Next up, we have Grey Matter. Grey Matter is Ben's smartest alien, but it only boosts your own intelligence. So if you don't study and don't exercise your brain, you are not going to be as smart as, for example, Asmus. So besides that, he doesn't have any other capabilities. So I'm gonna give him a C for now. Next up, we have Cannonbolt. Cannonbolt is a very powerful alien, very combat oriented, very hard shell and everything. Like he's a very defensive alien. We're gonna put him in A tier for now. Next up, we have Accelerate. Accelerate is a very powerful alien, the fastest alien in Ben's Omnitrix. So definitely we're gonna give him a S tier. Next up, we have Boss Shock. Boss Shock is a C tier, especially because the ability that Boss Shock has, another alien has it, and he's way better. Next up, we have Artiguana. Artiguana gets a D tier. He can only like freeze stuff, so there are many aliens that do the same thing, and they are way more powerful. Next up, we have Blitzwolfer. Blitzwolfer, aka Benwolf, is one of the most powerful aliens and the most underutilized aliens in the whole Ben 10 franchise. So he gets an S tier. He has the Sonic Howl mechanic, and he's a very great and athletic fighter. He has animalistic senses. Next up, we have Snarrow. Snarrow gets a solid B tier, in top of the B tier actually, because he has so many capabilities, but still there are some better options. Next up, we have Diamond Head. Diamond Head gets an easy S tier. Diamond Head is a very powerful alien in terms of everything, combat abilities. Like he can shoot diamonds, and the diamond on his body is very hardened, and it's also a very precious material. Next up, we have Frankenstrike. Frankenstrike gets a B tier again because he's a very powerful alien that has the brawn, the brain, and the electric abilities that other aliens have. But again, he's not as good as other aliens on this list. Next up, we have Upchuck. Upchuck gets a B tier. He's a very powerful alien. He can eat everything, including world-ending blasts. But again, it all depends, who you ask. Like there are so many more powerful aliens that can do the same thing that Upchuck does, and they have so many more powers than this. His only power is to eat things and shoot back energy blasts. So you can imagine he's just a B tier in my opinion, and the B tier that goes like behind Ghost Freak, because Ghost Freak is still very powerful, more than him. Next up, we have Dido. Dido is D tier. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Next up, we have Wildmutt. Wildmutt gets a D tier again because there are way more powerful aliens that do the same thing. A Stinkfly gets a C tier. He's a powerful alien. Like he can do stuff. We can put him in the top of C tier. Next up, we have Eye Guy. Eye Guy gets a B tier. He has some cool, unique abilities, but he's not Ben's most versatile alien. Then we have Ripjaws. Ripjaws is a very good alien in terms of sea and everything, but outside of the sea, he loses all of his value because he gets sick if he's not in water. So yeah, that's that. Next up we have Upgrade. Upgrade gets an easy S tier. I love Upgrade. He's a very powerful alien. None of the aliens in this roster can do the things that he does. Next up we have Four Arms. Four Arms gets an easy top of the B tier, especially because he's a very strong guy, but not as strong as others. We have Veibig, which gets an A tier, because Veibig is not the most versatile alien, but he's one of the most powerful ones. Ben can't use this alien everywhere because of his giant size, so that's why he gets an A tier. Next up, we have Swampfire. Swampfire gets an easy S tier. He's a very powerful alien. Now we have entered into the Alien Force era of aliens, and he's one of the best. That's why Heat Blast gets an A tier and Wild Wine gets a B tier, because he essentially has all of the powers of those two aliens, aside from two powers that he doesn't have. The power to fly that Heat Blast has, and the power to telepathically communicate with other life forms. So yeah, that's the ability that Wild Wine has that he doesn't. But again, that power is nothing compared to the power that Swampfire has. Next up, we have Echo Echo. Echo Echo is very powerful. He gets an easy S tier. He has the cloning ability of Ditto. He has sonic abilities and like other stuff as well. Like he's a very amazing, powerful alien in Ben's roster. He's better than Boss Shock, even though he doesn't have electric capabilities. But electric capabilities are covered by a lot of other aliens in this list. We have Humongosaur next, which is a very powerful alien. By far, in terms of his strength and everything, I think that he's the most powerful alien in terms of pure strength. But he doesn't compare to the strength that Vabik has, and that is solely because of Vabik being so much more superior in terms of size and everything. But again, the versatility that he offers, Vabik doesn't offer. So Humongosaur gets an God here, in my opinion. Jetray. Jetray gets a solid, I think a solid A tier, because he's one of Ben's most um, speedy aliens that can fly, like the fastest flyer. That's why Stinkfly gets a C tier, because he's not as fast as Jetray. Next up, we have Big Chill. Big Chill, in my opinion, is Ben's best flyer in terms of abilities and everything. He has cold powers like Artiguana. He has ghost powers like Ghost Freak. And of course, he has the ability to fly. And he's very fast as well, but not as fast as Jetray, because Jetray's uh, whole thing is that he's a very speedy flyer. Next up, we have Chromastone. Chromastone gets a A tier, in my opinion, because again, the whole thing that he can do, other aliens can do better. Even Diamond Head has some things that he can't do. So yeah, that's why Chromastone gets an A tier. Next up, we have Brainstorm. Brainstorm gets a B tier. He's a powerful alien. He has gravity abilities and he's very smart as well. He can use shock powers like electrical powers, but again, it's not as good as other aliens in Ben's roster. He's also super smart, so yeah. Next up, we have a Spider Monkey. A Spider Monkey gets a B tier, in the bottom of B tier, of course, because he's just essentially a stinkfly, but he can't fly, but he has some other capabilities. Goop gets a very solid C tier, because again, a Snarrow and like other aliens on this list can do the things that he do way better. Even Upgrade, like Upgrade is the godly version of Goop, so you can imagine. Next up, you have the best god tier alien. Alien X is a god, so he gets into the S tier easily. He's a god tier alien. Next up, we have Lodestar. Lodestar gets a solid C tier in terms of powers and abilities, because there are aliens on this list again that does way better. Even Brainstorm has some of the abilities that he has. Raz gets a solid A tier. He's a powerful alien, and I believe that the thing is that Rat has some of the best abilities in terms of combat moves. Like he has wrestling moves, while, for example, Forearms doesn't have any of those. He just has forearms and a very good strength. But again, those wrestling moves comes in handy in hand-to-hand combat, so Wrath gets an A tier. Next up, we have Nanomech, which is one of the most hated aliens in terms of everything, if you ask the fandom. But in my opinion, he's a real good alien. Nanomech has so many abilities. He can get smaller, more like even more smaller than gray matter, and that is very good. He's a very smart and very capable alien in terms of versatility. In fighting, he has laser beams, he can control technology, and that is the reason why he gets a B tier. Next up, we have Water Hazard. Water Hazard is a really good alien, but like he's a good water alien, but again, there are some other aliens that do the water thing way better than Water Hazard. So he gets a very good, solid B tier, in my opinion. Next up, we have Amphibian. Amphibian is a very strong alien, but he's very underutilized. Ben doesn't use him a lot, even though he's a very powerful and he can be a very good water alien. He has elemental powers and everything, psychic powers. So he gets a solid A tier. We have Terraspin. Terraspin is not really good at all. So he gets a C tier, like right here. Then we have Armadillo. Armadillo is, in my opinion, like he's strong, but like how strong is he compared to other strong aliens? So he gets a B tier. Like I don't think that he's as strong as Forearms. Then we have NRG. Yeah, NRG is a very powerful nuclear powered alien. Like he's amazing. Then we have Overkill or Chameleon, aka Chameleon. He gets a C tier in my opinion. He can just infiltrate places, and Nanomech does that way better because he can get smaller. Then we have Ultimate Spider Monkey, very powerful. He gets A tier, like he's a better version of a Spider Monkey, so yeah. We have Ultimate Swampfire. Ultimate Swampfire, I don't think that is like he's as good as Swampfire, so he gets just an A tier. Next up, we have Ultimate Echo Echo, which is a very solid and powerful alien. I just wish that he was like an actual alien and not just something that was generated by the Omnitrix. So like, I don't think that we will ever gonna see him again. You know, that's that. He gets an S tier in my opinion. He's a God tier alien. We have Ultimate Cannonbolt. Ultimate Cannonbolt is just Cannonbolt with spikes, so he gets the top of A tier. Next up, we have Ultimate Big Chill. Ultimate Big Chill is honestly as as powerful as Big Chill, just a little stronger. But in terms of everything else, he's just a carbon copy, and I really don't like to destabilize the DNA of an alien just to become a little more powerful. So, yeah, he goes into the top of A tier. Next up, we have Ultimate Way Big. Ultimate Way Big, he goes above Way Big because he's just an ultimate form that has some like Ultraman kind of powers and abilities. So you can imagine how that affects it. Yeah, Ultimate Walmart gets a D tier. He's like not good at all. Then we have Ultimate Humongosaur. Ultimate Humongosaur easily gets into the S tier category, like right here. Yeah, I think no, like yeah, Ultimate Echo Echo is very powerful. Yeah, this looks better. So now we are here and into the like we're getting into the Omniverse aliens. So let's do this. We have Fast Track. Fast Track is a solid B tier. He is not as good as Accelerate, but he still has his own uses. He has combat capabilities, but again, that is offered by Raz, which is a way better combatant than he is. Next up, we have Clockwork. Clockwork gets an easy, let me just move it up, easy S tier, in my opinion. He's absolutely amazing. I love him. He can manipulate time, and time, anyone who controls time is a true god, but again, not as powerful as Alien X. He just goes under Alien X because, again, he's a literal god. Eel is some sort of a generic, beetle kind of alien. He goes under Armadillo again because like he has energy beam abilities and he has very sharp teeth, sharper than Ripjaws. So like that's why he gets a B tier. Next up we have Jerry Rig. Jerry Rig is a very powerful alien, having the ability to make upgrades to any tech is very powerful. I think like his ability is far more powerful than gray matters. And I know that I did gray matter a little bit of an injustice, so we're gonna just put him into the top of B tier because he doesn't have the combat abilities, but he does have a very smart brain. Again, it is dependent on the brain of the user, so yeah, that's why we're putting him into the B tier. There is an argument that he can be in A tier. We can just do that. Yeah, like I can see that. But again, Jerry Rig is a very powerful alien in terms of uh, capabilities, similar to him, but in terms of technological things. Yeah, I can see that. It's very good. Next up, we have a very powerful electric alien, Shock Squatch, and he easily gets an A tier in my opinion. He's a very powerful. He has both brute power and electrical powers, but again, he's not as good as the other electric alien. Feedback. Feedback is amazing. He gets an S tier. He's a very versatile alien, being able to do the same things that Obchok does, the same things that all of Ben's other like electrical aliens do, and he has far more combat capabilities as well. And he's by far the coolest looking alien in Ben's roster. Next up, we have Blocks. Blocks is honestly useless. He gets his, I think he gets a C tier. Yeah, a C tier. Like, what can this guy do that others can't? Others can do it very well. Like, okay, he gets a D tier because Stingfly can do some of the things that he can do. Like, he has the ability to contain stuff. So, like, Spider Monkey can contain stuff, Stingfly can contain stuff. Yeah, honestly, like Lodestar can do some things if you get creative. Next up, we have Grav Attack. Grav Attack is a very amazing alien. Like, he can do whatever Lodestar can do. Like, he has some powers that are related to gravity and stuff. Like, he is a living planet. He's amazing. Next up, we have Crash Hopper. Crash Hopper gets a C tier in my opinion. He can just jump. He has some fighting capabilities and hard head. He can headbutt stuff. But again, we have far more powerful aliens that can do the same stuff. Fast Track even can do some stuff. So yeah, that's that. Next up, we have Ball Weevil. Honestly, he's just a very normal alien. Like Stingfly can do what he does, Spider Monkey can. So like, it's the best place to leave him. He just has some plasma abilities as well, like included, that I don't think that is really necessary. Next up, we have Vocatrot, a solid D tier into the bottom of D tier. He really is one of the most useless aliens in Ben's roster. And speaking of useless, let's just put the worst into the bottom of D tier. The worst is the worst alien the worst alien ever. He literally is just a punching bag. So that's that. Next up, we have Pesky Dust. Pesky Dust, I'm gonna put him into the A tier, of course. He's a very strong alien. He has the ability to even defeat Alien X sometimes. So yeah, that's that. Next up, we have Molstache. Molstache is honestly just a C tier alien again. I told you, like there are far better aliens that can do the same things that he does. Is he better than Crash Hopper? I don't think so. Crash Hopper is still stronger. Next up, we have Kikinok. Kikinok, again, he's a hand-to-hand combatant, but again, he is not as strong as others, in my opinion. He's just a very, like, he has just a rooster skin on top of him. He literally, I don't think that he's even stronger than Wrath or Four Arms even. Next up, we have Topek. Topek is a one-trick pony. He can literally scare any being in the universe to death, even Alien X. He gets a solid A tier just because of that. No one can beat that ability, honestly. So he gets an A tier, but otherwise he doesn't have any other capabilities in my opinion. That's why he gets an A tier. Next up, we have Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl gets a solid B tier, and because like he's just a very weird version of Jetray, and Jetray is far better. Next up, we have Bullfrag. Bullfrag goes into the bottom of B tier. He's a skilled hand-to-hand combatant. He has abilities. He has the ability to use his tongue to move like a spider monkey, does with his spider webs. So yeah, that's that. The next three aliens on the list are some of the most powerful aliens in Ben's roster. And I think, in my opinion, all of them go to the S tier. All of them are very powerful. Vampire, of course, is very powerful. He can fly. He has the same capabilities of Jetray. He has the abilities of Pesky Dust. So, like, he's the perfect combination. The only weakness that he has is sun, and the sun, like, he can do all of those things that the other aliens can during the night. So that's that. That's why, like, I would like put him right here. So that is a very good place. The next one is, of course, Atomics. Atomics is a literal nuclear weapon in Ben's hands, and he easily slides into this section of the most powerful aliens. I think like under feedback is a good place. Let's just move Gravadak up, and like let's just move Vampire up as well, because like they are the best aliens ever. And finally, let's just move up Gotrot. Gotrot is very powerful. Just under Atomic X, Gotrot is a literal chemical alien. He's capable of like doing everything that you can do in a laboratory in an instant, and that's why he's so powerful. Let's just check to see whether this ranking is good enough or not. Let me see. Like we have our alien X, of course, at the top. Yeah, just let's move, accelerate a little bit higher. Yeah, honestly, just let's move Humungosaur a little bit higher, and Blisswolfer here, and Diamond Head right beside Upgrade, because again, Diamond Head is a really strong alien. Yeah, that's honestly a very good one. I'm thinking of moving up Pesky Dust and Shock Squatch a little bit, because like they have a lot of value, but again, the same thing that Shock Squash can do, Humungosaur and Blisswolfer can do. So that's that. Yeah, honestly, I think this is a solid list. And you may think that Blisswolfer is not strong enough, but I urge you to just check out the Wikipedia and the fandom sites and everything, and like watch the episodes that he's in. He's so much stronger than Ben's other animalistic aliens, so that's why he gets to be into the god tier. So guys, we are at the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe for more comic book related content. And until the next video, goodbye.